monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 47 of my Avelorn campaign. It's been a long road, but we finally managed to reach Har Ganeth, the city of executioners, and the garrison defenders looking a little bit... They're going to lose, basically. They're definitely on the losing side here. So already our archers are firing through the holes in the wall made by David Elson, and he's managed to create a few holes. Good job. And the defenders trying to hold these gaps in the wall are unfortunately right in range of our archers and paying quite the price for it. Well, that's debatable, mates. I think you probably will die today. See the Blackguard taking damage. And then our Treekin, I've decided to try and smash down the gate. Now this is probably a bit of a mistake by me, because I smashed down the gate and then realised I probably don't want them to charge in there unassisted, especially because they've got several units of dark shards with crossbows, all that kind of stuff, and those crossbows will do a horrendous amount of damage to me if I charge directly into it. So I trashed the gates. There we go, Comet of Cassandora helping out, and then I'm going to pull my Treekin out and hide them behind the wall, and they're going to basically just draw fire from the crossbows, which isn't ideal. But on the other hand, at least they're not shooting at anyone else, so kind of swings and roundabouts. We've got Gilgalion and Michaela and Girathon, and he's being backed up by the Star Dragon from Tyrion's army. Tyrion himself is coming in as reinforcements because his army is streaming onto the battlefield over there. Our cavalry is hidden over this little corner here just to make sure. And you see, I did actually take down a tower, but that's because it was at 77% damage already, so it was, you know, sensible to destroy it. You see there, dark shards on the gate here, already taking a lot of damage. They're trying to throw magic at my Treekin, but they're soaking up a lot of damage. They're taking a lot of damage, but they're also soaking it up. And that's stuff that would potentially be targeted at something slightly more useful. So actually, I'm okay with that. Our Flying Goon squad now coming over the city wall. And we're going to chase down some of these. There's some Dark Riders, some Black Ark Corsairs over there. So those Dark... Who's shoot... Oh, it's the... No, wait, who? No, it's the... Oh, right. So, can the Black Ark Corsairs fire on the run? I didn't think they could. Apparently they can. Okay, fine. The Flying Goon Squad is going to make mincemeat of these units, and they're completely unsupported, so there's nothing the AI can do about it. We do have some Blackguard, and, well, what's left of a unit of Blackguard. And we can see Tyrion coming into the city by himself, spoiling for a fight. He spots these, well, now 12 Blackguard, and decides to charge them, and basically tears them some new holes. Oh, that's them dead. There is another unit of Blackguard, slightly more struck, but Tyrion is still sort of battling some wounds done by Marathi, so he's not at full strength. If he was at full strength, I'd probably charge him into those Blackguard and watch him completely mince a lot of them, but I'm not that brave. So the Blackguard have marched. Seeing Tyrion, they tried to march into a defensive formation and ended up just sort of in front of one of the holes. Therefore my archers just, shot to pieces. Cavalry now coming into the city, and our Flying Goon squad is hunting down a unit of Dark Shards at the rear of the city there. And now it's all about the defenders at the city centre. As you can see, they're trying to defend the gate as well, and our archers just sort of picking them off, doing a lot of damage there. They're causing quite a lot of property damage as well. We'll fix that after the battle, obviously. Units of Har Ganeth executioners taking some fire. And we're going to bring a few units into the city. So we managed to get our cavalry in, there they are. And Flying Goon squad sort of hanging out near the rear. We're going to use them to deal with some of these units in the city centre. We're going to hit them from multiple angles at the same time. Tyrion has finally decided to deal with these Blackguard and is, very easily. He's taking a few arrows in the back as well, but that's probably okay. That's probably shouldn't have left my archers on auto fire. Anyway, here comes some Phoenix Guard marching into the city, backed up by some Swordmasters. They're going to take up formation over here, and you can see The Flying Goon Squad has arrived. Diving into combat against these Dark Shards, try and lock them down. There is some Blackguard here as well, though. That could be a bit of a problem. So Blackguard are going to charge in against the Star Dragon and our nobles, but fortunately our cavalry is on its way. Literally, the cavalry has arrived. Phoenix Guard and Sword Masters fighting over there. Cavalry charging in. These Blackguard aren't going to know what's hit them. Silverhelms and Dragon Princes joining the fight. Over here we can see our Phoenix Guard have routed the enemy units and are now taking a lot of fire from their own side. I should always be more cautious with my archers, but you know me. And with that, the Dark Elf army is broken, and Har Ganeth, the city of executioners, is ours. So there we go, Har Ganeth. Indeed, the greater good has triumphed indeed, and just to show how greater good we are, we're just going to occupy it. No sacking.
An honor.
There we go, we've got it, and obviously, ooh, Shield of Merworm. A single scale from the mighty Amanar, the protector of Lothern. That's quite nice, actually. And we've captured we completed the Land of Chill mission.
The Asa bids you welcome.
See? Everyone's very happy I'm here. We've got a small commemorative plaque. Flaming Braziers of War. Untainted all regions. That's quite nice. Income from post-battle loot. Okay. And captured Palace of Hellebrand, which gives us public order. It gives us income from all buildings, all regions in the province, which is always good. Excellent. I think we could probably get rid of that. How much growth are we getting a turn? Yeah, okay, so we're going to need some public order. I mean, once I've constructed Hellebrand's palace, obviously we can get rid of the
Defender of the
whatever they like, the colonnade. There we go, the plaza. Get rid of that. But until then, we're going to just construct it so we get some level of public order here, just to keep things nice and pacified. So, Gilgalian. I think you can have speed of Asuryan because that's going to buff up your melee defense a little bit. That sounds pretty good. And Mucha 2, the Revenge. You are going to have Valor of Ages. And you cannot go anywhere, so you're just going to have to sit there for the moment. That's okay. We've got Spite Reach. There's no other armies nearby. How many? Malekith. Okay, you're not a fan. That's fair. Not a fan. How many settlements do you have? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Where Malekith's hiding it. Yep. Well, that seems fine to me. So what we can do is maybe head for Black Pillar, then Nagar, and then we can get Alariel in to help. In fact, what we could do with Alariel maybe is send her over to deal with the Norsekins, because that's something else we need to do, isn't it? I mean, I'm a little bit worried Malekith might try to escape and head south, though. That's the only problem. If he knows he can't win, he'll just try and set up shop somewhere else. That's what the AI likes to do. So I'm going to have to hold on there. Tekalis, you are right next to Sarthroeal, so
Tremble before me.
Big old fight between Tekalis, the Master Mage, and Sarthroeal, the Greater Demon of Zinch. I mean, it's not really it's going to be fairly... Yeah, indeed it has. Unfortunately, the Chaos Horde has already taken quite a lot of damage. And they've actually got some of the regiments of renown from the Chaos side. So they've got the Fell... Is it the Demon Spews Forsaken? So looking a bit hulked out there with a green skin. That was quite nice. And then we've also got the weird spawn. So these are Zinch Chaos Spawn. And they look quite cool. I think it's just a colour change, but they look really nice. Maybe they've got horns as well, I don't know. Maybe. And there's Sarthroeal, of course, the greater demon of Zinch. Changer of Ways. Big old bird. And we're trying to deal with the Hell Cannons, because the Hell Cannons are the worst. They're also quite strong, though. So, not going down very easily. And, of course, we're hidden in the forest because they've got a lot of Chaos Knights. So I thought, well, what better place to fight Chaos Knights than in a forest, which is going to slow them down a bit. Our Heralds of the Wind, Avelorn Reaver archers are just teasing some of the Chaos Knights, trying to stay away from them. We've got Auto Skirmish on them. Unfortunately, Auto Skirmish sometimes just doesn't fucking work, for whatever reason. More Hell Cannon shots coming in. That's going to be quite... Oh, ow. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Chaos Chariot's now charging us. They're going to charge straight into Loth and Seaguard and just explode. There we go. That's them dead. Good stuff. Quite difficult to see in the trees, so I'll turn the trees off for a second as we can see Chaos Knights coming in on our right flank. We've got quite a lot of Phoenix Guard. They are slowly spotting them one by one and trying to extend their flank. And here we go, the Heralds of the Wind now under my control because the auto skirmish just started failing. We're going to try and reposition ourselves. We take a nasty shot from the... Oh, that's two nasty shots from the Hell Cannons there. We're going to try and get into position. The Chaos Knights were trying to flank us. We didn't want that. Another Chaos Chariot. And over here we can see our Flying Goon squad have been trying to deal with the Hell Cannon. The Hell Cannon taking a lot of shots and it's mostly been destroyed. There we go. It's down. I find it a bit weird they didn't give it animations, thank you. It's getting a bit higher. For the Hell Cannons blowing up and buildings falling over as well. They don't tend to do that, and that feels a bit unfinished to me. I don't know. I mean, it very rarely is going to happen. That's fair. I totally understand that if you've got resources to spending it on an animation for a cannon exploding, which doesn't happen all that often, is probably a bit... It's probably low down the pecking order. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they just ran out of time or something. Anyway, more Chaos Knights charging around. We've managed to get some Phoenix Guard from other flank in to defend against them. But Chaos Knights are quite nasty cavalry, and they've got a lot of them. As you can see, our Phoenix Guard looking a bit put upon to try and push them back. But they are holding. We've got some Chosen moving in as well. Hell Cannon is still firing, and our Phoenix are going to go back and deal with that. But Sarthroeal, the Fell Demon, Demon Spew, sorry, and the Weird Spawn are now moving up, and we're targeting Sarthroeal with our Bolt Thrower. Try and put some bolts in him. Change the ways of that dickhead. Over here, it's looking a bit messy as Chaos Knights cycle charge and Phoenix Guard hold against them. But we are winning this fight, and more Phoenix Guard now coming in. Try and push them back. In comes the Sun Dragon as well to lend some support. And Sarthroeal is coming. Teclis has spotted him and decided that he is the one that needs to deal with this greater demon. So Teclis is going to break off from the main line. The Weird Spawn trying to reach him, but that just slows them down. They're going to take more fire from our Loth and Seaguard. Teclis pops the Sword of Teclis and his potions, and he's going to hunt Sarthroeal down. Sarthroeal's trying to get away though. Unfortunately, he's charging straight into our Phoenix Guard. Well, unfortunately for him, obviously, because they're all anti-large, and guess what? He counts as large. Teclis is going to come in and try and reach him. Sarthroeal is a bit of a bowling ball. He tends to his attacks tend to leave him sort of like pushing deeper and deeper into enemy territory, pushing through a unit. But he's going to be taking bolt fire, and also Teclis and Phoenix Guard surrounding him. He's not going to last for very long, and he goes down. There he goes, Crumph. He's dead. And with him, the rest of the Chaos Forces decide to flee. And Chosen dashing off into the distance there. Going to try and cut down as many as possible, make it easier to finish them off.
Such unholy
That's one less of Archaon's cronies to cause us any trouble. Well, it's also one less for the vampires to deal with. So kind of a double-edged sword there. But armour of silvered steel is... that's alright, I guess. And we will take the replenishment. I mean... generally, we didn't take an awful lot of damage. It's just those hell cannons are just awful. Ugh.
Behold my power.
I hate hell cannons. Okay, so that's... we could chase it up. We could retreat. Let's finish them off.
A steady hand is needed.
Just execute them. And we've got all sacred incense. Plus 12% missile resistance. Oh, really? That's quite nice, actually.
There is no limit to my power.
Tyra, do you want the... what's a blessed tome? Leadership. Who's got that? Tyra. Have you? Okay. Let's give you sacred incense. You don't have anything, in fact. Obsidian blade. That thing. What about a terrifying Mask of E? How do you feel about that? More public order can only be a good thing. Campaign. Yep, that seems pretty good to me. And then we can march back to Marineburg and get that replenishment.
Lawmaster.
Okay, Tekalis. You... what would I like with you? I mean, we could get Flames of the Phoenix. That would... so basically we lose Fireball, his sort of base skill, but we do get Fiery Convocation. We get 2 free uses of Fiery Convocation. Which I'm kind of feeling that. I'm kind of feeling that, so we're going to get that. Has everyone else got... everyone else ranked up? Good. And Melchit, you are going to... well, we've got lots of vampires heading in this direction. The vampire corruption is dropping. Oh, hello. What's looking at... Talabheim is under siege. Probably by Chaos forces would be my guess. Oh, Isabella, you have got 4 Terrorgeists in your army, 3 Blood Knights. That's a very strong army, isn't it, Isabella?
For order.
Can we take the city with 2 siege towers?
The Asur need me.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait one more turn. I just think it's going to be probably safer.
Where to?
There's a lot of vampires heading this way. We've got 2 stacks, and Isabella's in particular looks kind of terrifying, to be honest. I'm going to... problem is I'm going to take attrition for every... it's not ideal, is it? Okay, let's... maybe we... wait, are you guys at war with the vampires? No. Would you? If I give you some money? I mean, you're strength rank 4, the Von Karsteins are strength rank 5, so you're stronger than them. And the number of times the AI is like, do you want to attack the player character? Because he's only strength rank 1, and they're strength rank 63, and they're like, yeah, absolutely, no problem. And I don't imagine any money changes hands. I think the AI just likes inviting each other to fight wars. Oh, God, so... just... it's one of those things where I understand why they do it, because it's to make things more difficult for the player. But it's so obnoxiously obtuse. And it doesn't work the other way. If I offer the Wood Elves, who are stronger than the Von Karsteins, and they don't like them either, 20,000, and they're like, nah, no way, mate. To be honest, that should be like, yes, you're our allies, we will join in, no problem. Okay, we won't get any help there, so I think Melchit is going to have to fall back, because I don't think Melchit by himself could probably take on 4 Terrorgeists. I think he would struggle.
Command me.
I mean, they're basically vampire dragons. I don't think they're quite as good. Well, they got 2744.
Speak.
Do we even have any dragons over here? Yes, we do. 52, 55, 470, 420. Yeah, they're not as good. On the other hand, they do have regeneration and are anti-large and cause... They cause terror, but so do dragons. They have poison attacks as well. So they are vampire dragons, effectively. And they've got 4 of them other chuffers, so that's fun, isn't it? Okay, the March on Altdorf might be slightly trickier, but then to be honest, our main objective at the moment is to find Archaon and finish him off, because he is, at the moment, bloody miles away.
You seek illumination.
I do. I seek illumination where the bloody hell Archaon's buggered off to. Where is he? In the mountains still. He's hiding in... What the hell is he doing over there? What is his plan? Jeez, never mind. Okay, let's end the turn. End the turn, and we're going to finish off the Dark Elves, obviously. Balthazar's moving in to assist. We can destroy Karak Ziflin, and then we've got Alistair Free to help out as well, so maybe he can head towards Helmgart. Oh, it's Grimgor. Grimgor's heading our way. And Isabella's heading north. Maybe she's going to deal with the Chaos invasion? Woe betide any Chaos warriors that get in her way, that's all I can say, Jesus. Luon, where are you? Are you heading to Norska? I can't help but feel that the Norskans haven't really bothered us for a while. Maybe it's better to deal with a giant vampiric horde. I mean, it's entirely up to you. Obviously, I don't want to tell you how to rule your kingdom, but I just think maybe you want to sort of maybe go in the opposite. No? Okay, sure. You damaged our walls. I hope that didn't take out the small commemorative plaque that we've put up in commemoration of all the, you know, the horror and terror that took place. If it has, I'll definitely get round to putting that back up at some point. It's going to be one of those DIY jobs that you just go, you know what, I'll do that next weekend, and then 6 months later, it still hasn't been done. Okay, infighting. A dispute has developed between the nobles of Safri and Yves. Why? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're squabbling and they want us to pick one. We can get a mage. We can get minus 50%. That's crap. I'm going to attempt to reach common ground for more influence. Not that I really need influence at the moment, but whatever. Have them meet in a side room. The Phoenix King will officiate and try to make them see reason. Good stuff. Maybe I should. Well, we've got Rana down here, haven't we?
Offer assistance?
Sort of defending Ulthuan. So I don't think I can probably get up another army, but I think. I mean, the problem is, if I obviously get up another army, that's going to reduce my income. I can't then spend money on upgrading buildings and have sort of extra bits and pieces to do stuff. So we're going to try and get some of our infrastructure looking a bit better. That will then bring in more money. That means we can then spend more money, all that kind of good stuff. We don't have any ports here, do we? No, we don't. So, let's get Elven Craftsman there, I guess. And looks like we've got another army there. Sulfanut.
Guardian of the Phoenix.
Well, Gilgadian, you're going to go grab the Black Pillar.
To war.
Really? Doesn't have walls, does it? Oh, it does have walls. Does it?
Fall back. Yuri Fair.
Oh, yes, it does. Apparently I just didn't see that. No, well...
drive back the darkness.
The Asa
Okay, let's get a couple of siege towers up. I'll probably need to need one. One siege tower will probably be fine. Tyrion, you're going to head to Spite Reach to heal up for a turn. And then we're going to head for Kawak. And once we've done that, I think the Everqueen can... I mean, she's been sat at Caron Car for quite a while. Just sat on her perfect behind, not doing much. But we are going to get her to do actually some stuff very soon. Girathon, you are... Yeah, Woundmaker. Woundmaker, and then Alice is going to grab Ashrak.
Time for blood. Nagaroth prepares for war once more.
And we're just going to occupy. We've got the Chill Road now completely under our control. So we're going to just up the tax rate a little bit.
What?
To squeeze these new elves at everything they've got. So they're not dark elves anymore, they're just normal elves. Suck it up, guys. Do I want Ruthless? I mean, melee attack, speed and ammunition. What's the melee attack of the Shadow Warrior? It's 41. You know what? It's not actually bad.
My realm.
I mean, upping that a little bit more. Okay, let's get Ruthless then. Let's get Ruthless. He can move down to Grond next turn, and then we're in a pretty good place. Where's David? There's David. Found him.
Warden of Safari.
To be honest, what we probably should do... What's their garrison? They've got a lot of those dark shards. Yeah. Okay, let's break the siege.
Speak.
David,
Undermining.
good job. Ace Rimmer, get in there. Oh, I keep thinking you can assault garrisons, but you can't. Just gain influence. Okay, good. Okay, let's go and lay siege.
For the Everqueen.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, just stay there then. You use your dragon fire to keep yourself warm. That's my suggestion. And over here, they've bugged out, haven't they? They've bugged out of... I think they're at Wissenmund. I don't particularly want to kick the Hornet's Nest because there's a lot of vampires. And I prefer them to go and kill themselves again. Well... Okay, it looks like they've managed to break the siege. Although Archaon's still out there somewhere. We need to go and find him. I don't... What? No. Go... Just... What? Come, no. Come back here.
You may approach.
This way. There you go. Oh. That's Garsnick. Hello, Azhag. Grom. And there's... Okay, so there's a lot of greenskins heading this way. I guess they've now... yeah, I should have realised they finished off the dwarves. They've probably spent the intervening few turns heading north. That's not good. That's a lot of greenskins just marching through vampire territory. And we have to go through them to kill Archaon. I mean, hopefully Archaon will kill himself, but at this rate, I think he's just going to hide in the mountains playing... I mean, he's basically playing hide and seek. That's not the way to end the world, Archaon, you big wuss. Christ almighty. Archaon, what a goon. Never mind. What we can do is... raise Karak and Ziflin once we've burned the greenskins out of there. Unfortunately, we are running out of time for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.